EFT, also known as the Emotional Freedom Technique, is a method that we use to clear feelings and emotional patterns that are blocking our energy flow. When we do that, it can release things that we have been holding on to or that have been holding us back for years. Some things that we release, we didn't even know were holding us back. A lot of it is based off of Eastern medicine principles, acupuncture, and works on some similar points, but instead of using needles like they do in acupuncture, we use tapping, very light tapping. And it activates things in a systematic way that's very easy to learn and very easy to use in an everyday kind of way. But when we release these things, fears, anxieties, blocked emotional patterns that we have, we can really start living a whole life and really lean into our full potential. So we don't always know what it is that's holding us back, and EFT can really show those things to you to help you release them. Once we tap along these specific points, it pretty instantly can reduce the stress response. Reduces cortisol, stress hormones, things that have been living in our body that aren't serving us anymore, and a lot of times has a real immediate benefit, especially when you use it for things like anxiety, fear, or thought patterns that you have around yourself. In a minute, I'm going to give you a basic demonstration on how it works. What I love about this technique is that anyone can use it at any time. If you do choose to use it with a trained professional or with a therapist, you can really tackle some complex targets and work on some things that are deep and sometimes very complicated. But something to remember as you lean into any new technique is that it's like putting a key in a lock. And when you turn it, things may surface that you didn't expect. But understand that when you do lean into the process, it can clear them out and you can end up feeling like a well-oiled machine. It's a great feeling once you've worked through stuff and released it. So all we have to do is create an invitation and let what comes up come up for us. And as you get started with this, it might feel a little silly, but once you do it and you find your rhythm, it's really easy. All you have to do is take your time, create that invitation, and then be gentle on yourself. So when you tap, you want to make sure that you're tapping with 2 or 3 fingers on the points in the right order, and that you're doing it hard enough to where you can feel it in the tissue underneath your skin, but not so hard that it hurts. The first point that we use is on the side of the hand. The second point that we use is right beside the eyebrow. The third one is the temple. The fourth is right under the eye, right on the bone where it moves into the eye cavity. The next one is right under our nose, but right above our lip. The next is in the chin, right below the lip, but above the chin. The next one is on your chest. So you're going to look at your collarbone and then go down just a little bit, and there's a little pocket of tissue right there. Now, if you find that you are feeling anxiety and you need a quick relief, or you need just a quick little tune-up, this is a really good point to use. You can just take some deep breaths, tap on this point, and you'll feel kind of an ease and a calmness come over your body. The next point that we use is on the side of your body, a couple of inches below your armpit, right in the middle of the side. And then the last one is on top of our head. Some people will choose to just tap like this. Others will choose to kind of go in a circle, whatever your comfort zone is. There's a lot of leeway in how this can work. It just needs to feel good for you. So here's a demonstration on tapping for anxiety. It's very simple. It's the same phrase, even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. And we'll repeat that phrase as we tap on each of the points. And what you'll do usually is go through this series of points multiple times. The first time you start, we do the karate chop point on the side of the hand, and all consecutive times through these different points, you're going to skip the hand and just move right from the head back to the eye. Okay, let's get started. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am. Even though I feel anxious, I accept myself as I am.